Sonia.
On June 23rd, 2020, ChrisG was dropped from Evil Geniuses. Man, the FGC just could not catch a break this year, huh? We at EG value each member of our community and have zero tolerance for harassment. After investigation, it was evident that Chris's statements, though made in 2017, continue to have real harmful impact in our community. Obviously feeling blindsided by this decision, Chris made a response.
EG really throwing me under the bus like that. After everything, they knew what I said, and that I regretted it. I told them day one when I posted it that I really messed up, and they told me that they would help me get through it all. They forced me to move to Seattle. I was told multiple times that EG was happy with how I was doing. I was told multiple times when I asked them if I was gonna get dropped for the things that I've done. I know what I did, and I've been sorry since day one. They said no, I was family, and that I wasn't going anywhere.
The comments in question were part of an argument he was having on Facebook.
Black female gamers suck. Asian female gamers at least pretend to be good. Bonus reason. Y'all be ratchet as hell. It's a fact. I live the scene. You know how many black gamer girls hit me up about sex, but can't even do ADP motion? The FGC stays away from most of them for a reason. I know about 200 black girls in the scene, and about 20, if even, are respectable. Respectable in the fact they actually care about video games. If you get offended by that, then well, who cares? This ain't an agenda. Oh my god, these guys are just obsessed with Asian gamers. How about, I'll try my best to stand out and be the best I can be, instead of being ratchet. Last I checked, Asian female gamers don't make 1,000 statuses a day complaining about everything in the world.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Sure, what ChrisG said was ignorant, but if his words were harmful, why are there amazing players like Pink Diamond, who plays Killer Instinct and Tekken, Yu and Cuddlecore known for their Ling Xiaoyu, and Elisa Boskanovich? If they were so harmful, they probably wouldn't be playing these games. Cuddlecore found out about these comments while also having a back and forth with ChrisG on Twitter once he got released from EG. She also mentioned the comments on a podcast called FGC Woke, where she went over her feelings towards the statements Chris made.
You know, and I saw a thing or two about somebody saying something about black women not being able to play the game. People I knew were agreeing. I had this romanticized version of the scene, but when I saw that, it shattered everything. And I learned I couldn't trust anybody.
You can be aware he said this stuff, but EG shouldn't have accepted him if there was going to be an issue later on. Like I said before, these statements are pretty fucking stupid and he didn't need to say it, but if new management is going to release Chris because of shit he said years ago, it shows that whoever is in current control of Evil Geniuses refuses to move on. We can only assume that because of these statements, it led to his recent rejection from Twitch Rivals. At the time of making this video, Twitch Rivals still haven't made a statement regarding it. Unless Chris starts saying anything close to what he said in 2017, I think it's fair for everyone to stop treating him like he's a stain to the FGC. You're allowed to not like him. You're allowed to be offended by what he said, but at some point you gotta let it go, man. How can you expect anyone to change if you keep bringing up what they've done, especially if they apologize? And no one's making you accept the apology, but what else did you want the man to do? Go back in time and stop himself from saying it? You can't keep judging Chris based on statements he openly regrets saying. If you're unable to look past that, then I don't know what the fuck to tell you.
Sub-Zero.
What FChamp might have done is the most disgusting thing I'll ever cover in this video. This tweet was enough to get him permabanned from any and all CPT events. Heavy trigger warning for racism.
Check this out, lol. Hashtag Watermelon Lives Matter.
That's it?
Some felt Ramirez was mocking Black Lives Matter. Ramirez would later apologize that day and retweeted a link to a website listing ways individuals could help Black Lives Matter. Time truly is a flat circle. FChamp did not deserve an indefinite ban from Capcom events for this stupid ass tweet. There's worse things he could have been banned for, and out of everyone I'm gonna go over in this video, this is tame in comparison. In 2017, Infiltration was accused of beating his wife, which resulted in Panda Global releasing him during the investigation. At the time, Infiltration and his wife were discussing divorce. A fight broke out between the two of them, resulting in the police being called, allegedly choking her to death, beating her for about an hour, beat her to a state of unconsciousness in front of the police, and even going so far as to break into the ex's house and beat her again after the alleged assault took place. These allegations were determined to be false via the investigation summary. Anyone's domestic issues are no one's business, no matter who it is. Even still, to this day, people brand him as a wife beater. Whether you think he did it or not is up to you. In my opinion, he's innocent. If he wasn't, I don't think he'd be welcomed back to events if these allegations were true. But then again, communities tend to welcome back anyone that plays the game good, no matter what they've done. A tournament for Street Fighter V hosted by Africa TVG called the Sprout Tournament was made for new fighting game players as a way for them to face each other. The Poison player who won the tournament had experience in other games like Street Fighter II, Guilty Gear, and Grand Blue. The player in question went on a win streak from rookie to around Ultra Bronze, then stopped playing rank. I want to take some time to analyze this Poison player. Stop right there. That nigga is guilty. All because of this crouch jab. What beginner walks up, whiffs a crouch jab to bait a jump, then perfectly anti-airs into a pressure sequence? He waits for a bit, then uses EX heart rate. EX heart rate is different depending on what punch buttons you press. In this case, she uses the medium heavy punch version that drags you down for a mix-up. There's a screenshot showing them taking a game off of an Ultimate Grand Master. A bronze player winning against an Ultimate Grand Master. There's a conversation between the player and Infiltration to rank up, since there's a limit to how much he can cover if a rookie is playing better than gold players. If anybody can translate, be my guest. Obviously, people had problems with how the event was run. Niggas that were actually new to the game were probably mad as hell because they got mollywopped. Infiltration's reaction to the criticism was this: anyone commenting on my behavior isn't a real part of the FGC. I've won Evo 5 times, essentially making me the most impactful person in the Korean FGC. You're kidding me, right? Between the abuse allegations and the bracket rigging, the FGC was able to let bygones be bygones and hone in on real issues in the community. Real issues such as Infiltration saying the
the only N-word that we drop on a daily basis at my house is
and you can say Ching. So I can say that N-word, I can say the F-word to you because we are friends. This is racist things, but if you are best friend, if you are my FGC friend, we can talk about this. If you are black, I can say you N-word. Man, nigga, you sucks. And you can say me, oh motherfucker, Ching, you eat rice? You eat rice? You eat kimchi every day?
Can he say the N-word?
Shut the fuck up!
You're either someone that virtue signals in front of your black friends for brownie points, or you're a black person that cares way too much if a non-black person says nigga, willing to Sky Jackson anybody if they do. Look, unless anybody is being racist, shut up. Nobody cares if someone said the N-word years ago. If you're willing to ruin someone's life over it or hold it over their heads, grow the fuck up.
Kano.
Before I even wrote the script, I already knew he was responsible for touching someone at Combo Breaker, and even recently finding out he was the guy in this clip as well.
No, I just got body in my face. Oh my god! Holy shit! Wow. Are you fucking kidding me? Yo, Marvel! Holy shit!
I initially thought he vanished without a trace, until a quick search on Twitter told me he's still going to events. Here he is, on camera, grabbing a girl without her permission. His punishment? A 2-year ban. Fuck was that? Jabali refunded, banned, and beefed up security after someone made a joke about shooting nest mains. Noel, who sexually assaults somebody on camera, gets a 2-year ban. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. You were just playing around. She clearly laughed in the video after it happened. People just blew it out of proportion.
Liu Kang.
Leffen has done some truly vile shit and hasn't been banned, so I'll just name almost everything he's done so far. Committed a felony, perjury within the state of California in Zero's lawsuit against Jisoo, actively defamed, harassed, and drove Zero to suicide, screwed with Hax so much that when Hax made videos detailing everything, Hax was the one that got banned, and turned HBox into the biggest villain in the Melee scene because he saw him as a threat. I asked someone why they think Leffen isn't banned, and here's what they said.
I believe that most TOs won't unban Hax Money because they're afraid of people on Twitter making a massive fuss about it and how it could affect them negatively in person at their tournament, like how technicals showing up at Double Down affected VGBC negatively. This behavior is either TOs being afraid of Twitter and in-person consequences of letting Hax back in, even though those consequences would be non-existent in reality, or it's them just not liking Hax and liking Leffen in general. Leffen has barely changed for the better since 2013, yet they uplift him as the figurehead that has. The entire Smash scene is just one giant kangaroo court at the end of the day.
There's a reason why nobody gave a fuck when he won EVO this year. Watch these videos, I'll link them down below. TLDR, fuck Leffen.
Johnny Cage.
The leader of the Covenant. Mentally untouchable. His name is LowTierGod.
Your life literally is as valuable as a summer ant. I'm just gonna stump you, you're gonna keep coming back, I'm gonna seal up all my cracks, you're gonna keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup.
I think we all know why LowTierGod is banned, but the short of it is, Sarah Blast was trolling LTG. LGG had some choice words for Sarah Blast.
How you gonna go 50%? If you really about that life, get your dick split like a fucking hot dog, let them tuck it in.
Sarah Blast clipped it, LTG gets banned, LTG pulls out an Uno reverse card and shows clips of Sarah Blast saying the N-word, blah blah blah, they were both banned. It should have ended there. Until Capcom unbanned Sarah Blast because, in their words, have since shown remorse for their inappropriate behavior. No, Sarah Blast had some very interesting words to say about her stance on the N-word.
If it's a problem, what I'm trying to say is black culture distinctively is the problem, not us. If you groom us into culture for saying that, then that's really not our fault. I know we can stop saying it, you just gotta tell us to stop saying it.
I'm sorry, you need black people to tell you to not say the N-word. And I don't think I heard you quite right either.
Black culture distinctively is the problem, not us. If you groom us into culture for saying that, then that's really not our fault.
Black culture is the problem because we groomed you into saying it? What makes more sense? Having the option to not say something, or needing someone to tell you to not say something? I'll let you decide that in the comments. LowTierGod also had an interesting statement about his ban.
Because everybody knows that if you diss LTG and talk shit, you're gonna get fans, supporters. It's easy, right? I've been dealing with this shit for years. And what he did was he wanted to generate sorrow. He wanted to generate clout. He wanted to generate followers. You see, Sarah Blast, I get what you did. And it was I guess it's kind of brilliant. This man has been wanting to get sponsored for I don't know how long.
Now, I do think LowTierGod has a point. There's loads of troll channels dedicated to LTG, DSP, and Wings of Redemption, so it's not too far-fetched. I had no clue who Sarah Blast was until this happened, and I'll only know them for that alone. And as far as I know, she hasn't done anything to make herself notable in the FGC. I mean, if what LowTierGod said could have been true, she had to have, like, you know, have a big following on YouTube or Twitch, place high in some tournaments, maybe. I don't know, let's check. 700 subs isn't too bad. Let's check the view. Ooh, 900 views isn't bad, I guess. I know my channel ain't special and all, but damn, bro. I mean, we can check the most popular ones. 1K 3 years ago, 3K 6 years ago. So I was proven wrong. LTG did not have a point. I really hope trolling LTG was worth it. You might only be known just for that, for trolling LowTierGod and playing Ken in Street Fighter, and that's it. I mean, third place ain't bad. Hell, I got It's tangled. Third place is not bad. I got second place at MomoCon for CVS too, so I'd be happy with third place at any tournament. I mean, they did win CPT for last year, but this year they haven't really done much of anything, so LowTierGod is a very problematic person. If he's not going to events assaulting people, then I think it's fair to at least unban him. And if you're going to judge him, at least make the effort to judge him how he is now and not how he used to be. One of my earliest videos was talking about how LTG is banned and Sarah Blast is unbanned. I've had some comments say that Sarah could have pulled the I'm trans card if they kept her banned. I've had dumbasses say that it's a race issue, stating that racial bias is the reason he gets treated the way he does. LTG also stated that it's a race issue when he recently got banned from Evo's Twitch chat just for speaking. It's unfair but not shocking he got banned. If he's not causing problems in Twitch chat, why go through the effort of banning him there? Then again, it's LowTierGod. I don't think anybody would listen to him if he was calling out racial bias in the FGC. Story time. This is my encounter with LTG. So, it's me and the boys, Kai, Rez, and Hunter, for watching LTG play Street Fighter V, and Kai, the dickhead that he is, decided to wanted to get a reaction, right? What he does, he types in chat something along the lines of, I could beat you in the first to 3, blah, 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 blah. LTG sees it and accepts the challenge. Kai says, here's my PSN. It was Rez's PSN. So now Rez has to fight LTG. I think Rez was up 2 games in this first to 3. Rez remembers he called out the classic wake up super, he blocked it, teabagged, and didn't punish him in time. He lost because he teabagged, and the last thing I remember is that EX command grab from Alex, bro. In a unusual turn of events, LTG has something to say. He goes, you know what, I'ma actually give you the respect for coming in here to play me, and we lost our fucking minds. We didn't even think LowTierGod would say anything like that, but hey, it happened. That moment in time will forever hold a place in our hearts, and I am happy. This whole race to see who's morally right first needs to stop, because I can guarantee a lot of people you hold near and dear have their own skeletons. Joey Cuellar, aka Mr. Wiz, the nigga that ran Evo, had multiple sexual misconduct allegations, so it's only a matter of time before someone gets accused of something. Hopefully, I was able to summarize the reason why these people are banned while giving my own thoughts on it. At the end of the day, it's not about holding people accountable. It's about who's morally right on the internet. A race to see who can post the first tweet longer. One day, it could be you on the receiving end of allegations, and you'll be drafting up your own esports apology.
Scorpion.
Yeah, so remember how I just said earlier that it's only a matter of time before somebody gets accused of something? I was right!